Hello, social media friends. It is Jeremy Rowland, and it is June the 16th, 2026. It is a Tuesday here in the great state of Arkansas, and it is time for Driveway with Jeremy, where I sit in my $25 dollar store chair and I talk to you about sports and what it teaches us in life. Sometimes it is controversial, sometimes it's informative, sometimes it's whatever. So I love doing this every single day because I love sports. And today, after a long day of work and sitting in court all day long, man, I couldn't wait to get home, get that blazer and tie and stuff off. All right, here's the deal. This is what we need to talk about today, okay? Because this is becoming a huge pandemic across the United States of America in reference to youth sports, okay? Now, this is probably not going to make some people happy, which is just fine. Sometimes the truth needs to be said, and sometimes it has to be said today, okay? Because I watched during break today, I watched a very disturbing video that come out of Florida. New Smyrna, Smyrna, Florida, which a youth game, kids, okay, ended because of 10 plus parents fighting with umpires and themselves. Now, this isn't the only video that's out there. I mean, you can see other videos where coaches are. Here's another one. I seen a video yesterday, a sports video, where a coach is arguing with an 18-year-old umpire who volunteered to call the game. And the coach had a problem with the walkout songs. Now, granted, I'm old school. I'm fat. We all know this. I have a problem with the walkout songs too. But times have changed. Okay, this is the new thing. Kids like to walk out the songs. They do it in the big leagues. They want to be like the big leagues. I mean, it takes forever for them to get up to the plate anyway. Because I mean, with the wristbands, the necklaces, the oversized sunglasses, the oven mitts in the back. In the back pocket. Well, listen, we could pick this thing apart 1,000 ways to Sunday. But here's the biggest problem with youth sports. And this is what's going to upset people. It's not the kids, okay? It's us, the parents. Now, I'm long past that, okay? My son is long past that because he's in his 20s now. But the point is, and I'm guilty of it too. I don't want to try to sit here in my chair and try to sound like that I'm some sort of saint, because I probably did it at some magnitude too when my son was young. Here's the thing though, parents. It's our fault, okay? If we want our kids to play youth sports and enjoy it, then let them be with their teammates. Let the coaches who you've either volunteered to be the coach or you've done it for a long time, or whatever the situation is in your area, let them handle the game. Let your kids enjoy and figure out things on the field. When they're not on the field and they're at home with you, that's when you can put in your own personal touches or information or stuff like that. Because I think what the biggest problem with youth sports is that us parents, especially ones that were very good in high school and went on and played college and or so forth, you got to let go. There, I said it. You have to let it go, okay? Your day has come and gone. It's a hard reality, okay? It's a super hard reality that you have to accept. And you have to remember, youth sports, when they're growing up, it's about challenges. It's about them figuring it out with their teammates and about them bonding and about them being instructed in the positive means to where they stay motivated to play the game. Because the biggest way to ruin a kid is a few things. One, a horde coach. Two, constant stress and pushing on them. Now, trust me, I'm not saying just be lax back about it when they half-ass effort something. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if you don't make the overall experience engaging and positive and goal forward looking, they're going to burn out quick. But when you got a bunch of parents out there acting like a bunch of dumbasses, beating on each other over balls and strikes in a 10 and under game, come on now, America. We can do better than that. Some people might agree with me, some might not. But the biggest problem, once again, with youth sports is the parents that go and sit in their Academy $300 chairs, toting along their Yeti cooler behind, wanting to sit there at the fence and yell, get your bat up, do this, do that. You know, we've all heard it. And I'm going to be the bad guy. I'm probably going to get some bad comments about it, but that's okay. It's okay. That's what freedom of speech is for, and that's what Driveway with Jeremy's for. As a former player of sports and seeing the T-ball, listen, if you're in T-ball, one of the biggest goals if you're a coach in T-ball is getting the kids to have fun, letting them experience every single position on the field, getting them to hustle after they hit the ball, and then when they're playing defense in the field, if you, by the end of the season, if you can get them to actually play the position and not all just congregate and try to tackle each other with the ball, that's a winning, fun season. You have to make youth sports fun again. And beating the hell out of each other on the field and ruining the whole game is bad. Back to the coach and the walkout thing. This guy just basically got into it with this 18-year-old umpire, and then he just pulled his team off of the field. What are we proving there? Because you're a grown man, and you're saying, oh, I don't like the way these walkout songs are, and I'm just going to pull my whole team off the field. Come on now. Let's grow up, America. If we've got to make it fun again for youth sports. Now, what does that teach us in life? What does it teach us in life? The two things about Driveway and Jeremy, sports, and what does it teach us in life? I think I've already said it, but I'll say it again. If you're an adult and you're participating in these sports, you have to set goals, you have to make it fun, and you have to keep them all engaging. And whatever you're doing, you have to grow up. If you're a parent sitting out there watching these kids play, and you cannot be the distraction, and you have to be the motivator and the positivity person, and don't be running into the dugout and all that stuff. They have to be able to go to these games. They have to be a part of their team, and they have to be able to compete as a team. And then when they come off of the field, then they're back in your realm of the world. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of this Tuesday. A little late to the game, but hey, we all have to work. I'll see you tomorrow for another Driveway with Jeremy.